We're talking about finding your why, as in W-H-I. Why you're doing this, why you're doing a photography business today. And you might be thinking, well, why not? Why would I not want to be creative, take pictures of people, have them love me and give me money for it? And I agree, but we all know it's not quite that simple, right? It's a lot of things. It's running your own business and having to do a lot of things that are not probably in your comfort zone when you first start out, and dealing with the public and burnout and taxes and just a lot of not fun. So what is it at the end of the day when you're having those difficult times that brings you back to it, that makes you say, yes, it was worthwhile, I do want to continue? Maybe it might have to do with your mission statement. But, everybody has their different why, and I don't know that it is really that apparent up front. Like, of course, you're probably a creative person, and that's why you got into this, because it's a creative field, and it's a wonderful creative outlet. It doesn't cause a mess, and it's creative, and you can get paid for it. But there's always something deeper, and it might be like, for instance, I've heard that people, their why is that they want to target the kid that they felt like when they were in high school. They didn't feel like they were the prettiest or the most popular kid, and that is their audience. That's their love. They want to make that child feel special and important and beautiful. Other people have said, I really like the athletes, and being able to show the athlete, especially like athletic girls, how they have this other side to them that they haven't discovered yet. I don't know, some people it's just all about the money. They just found that this is a great way for them to make money, and they've learned that. I think it's interesting. I figured out my why one day after just an absolutely terrible session that made me want to quit the photography business. And it was a session of a younger brother of a boy that I had done 2 years prior. And it was just, he was a pain in the rear, and he didn't want to do anything I wanted him to do, and he just slumped through the session, and I could hear him mocking me behind me to his dad, and he just was difficult. He was difficult to photograph, and I would give him very specific instructions, and he would do it with just like an attitude. I just could not wait for that session to get over. And I could have just cut it short because I already knew what they were going to buy. They were going to buy what they bought for the older brother. But I kept slugging it out. I was just determined to do my best for this kid. And I realized when I got home, it was about his mom. I wanted his mom to have a beautiful album and a beautiful picture of her son, her middle son, just like she had for her oldest son. Not just because I liked his mom, but also because I'm a mom. And I know that you always want your children, you want each of your children to have the best of what each of them has. So if the oldest one was photogenic or was confident or was comfortable on his shoot and was happy with the world at that point, and the middle one's not, you as a mom still want him to have great pictures. So I so related to her as a mom that even after this horrible, horrible shoot, I wanted to do a good job for the mom. And then on the positive side, because I think it takes like figuring out how you react when you really don't like something, and if you want to get away from it, or why you're still determined to make it work, or on the positive side, what you love about it. And I do love what it means to moms. And I have a great relationship with my mom. She was my matron of honor. And with my daughter, I was her matron of honor. Anyway, so I'm going to show you a clip of something that I did for my son's friends. So none of the kids in here are my son, but these are some of his friends. And I invited them all to the house their senior year. They were my senior model team. I invited them all to the house my senior year. And I asked them to write letters to their moms about why they loved them and what they were going to miss about them next year when they go to college. Okay. Don't get any taller, okay? Okay. Just a second. At least not while we're doing this.
The other guys are going to be taller than me.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Wait, did she write this one?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I
I told her you were coming for a different reason, and she wrote that note to you.
That's so you tricked both sides.
Yeah, so you can't tell anybody after this.
Oh boy.
I know.
Wait, okay, so do I just read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dear Noah, when you were 2 weeks old, you became sick and had a fever.
Did you write that for me?
Oh, sweetie.
It's still how I see you, as brave and tough. Gonna have to take a break.
I'll especially miss you as a big brother and a model tomorrow.
I love you always and proud to be your mother. Hugs and lots of love, Mom.
So I want to tell you the first boy in the ball cap, what he said to his mom, what he wrote to his mom was, for every time I shouted, I hate you, I wish I could go back and tell you I love you. The second girl said to her mom, you taught me to stand up for myself. The third boy said, I'll never forget our Wednesday night talks after church. And the fourth girl said, I love how fiercely you love us. I am proud of you every day of my life. So, you may have decided after seeing that video that your why is mom's too, but just give it a thought. It helps you continue to focus and narrow in and maybe hone your marketing and hone your website and who you want to speak to. And just know at the end of the day that my why is still there. All right, have a great day. Bye.